Jewish people say they are living in fear after a spike in anti-Semitic attacks.
According to the NYPD, there were 229 such crimes in New York City last year alone, and that is more than all other hate crimes combined.
That number about 20% higher than 2018 when there were 185. CBS 2's Jessica Layton has more on this troubling trend and what's being done to fight back.
Intense security outside the Mount Sinai Jewish Center in Washington Heights, while inside, those of Jewish faith were not afraid to admit they're nervous right now.
I feel scared, and that's what terrorism is about.
What scares you the most?
Just walking the streets.
On the streets of New York City, there have been at least 13 hate crimes against Jewish people in the last 2 weeks. One of the most recent seen in this surveillance video on New Year's Day in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. NYPD Commissioner Dermot Shea.
No one should have to put up with walking down the street and being concerned because how I am dressed that I may be a target of attack.
Thursday night, he told this concerned crowd of hundreds, police are out in force, protecting synagogues and neighborhoods in the crosshairs of the anti-Semitic crisis. But Congressman Adriano Espaillat says the city needs solutions right now.
A special prosecutor for hate crimes, more funding for cameras, for lighting.
Feeling safe is certainly top of mind in Rockland County after the stabbing during a Hanukkah celebration at a rabbi's home in Muncie Saturday. Leaders in Ramapo want to create a ring of security so this can't happen again.
We are going to install license plate readers ringing the town, every entrance and exit road from the town.
But lawyers for suspect Grafton Thomas, accused in that attack, insist he's not afflicted with hatred. He's suffering from mental illness. In a conference call, they said he hadn't taken his medication since October. They also spoke about the written ramblings found in his cabin in Sullivan County.
They're the ramblings of a madman. Nothing suggests hate, anti-Semitism, or terrorism.
Meanwhile, 5 days after the attack, the most seriously injured of the 5 victims underwent surgery. 72-year-old Joseph Newman is bloodied, bruised, and still in a coma. His children say as he clings to life, they are trying to cling to hope.
Do you understand that the prognosis right now is that he really may never, ever speak again?
And in all that pain, the victim's daughter is calling for increased security to protect religious groups across the state. Meanwhile, here in New York City, outside synagogues like this one, expect to see counterterrorism officers as we head into weekend services. We're live in Washington Heights. Jessica Layton, CBS 2 News.